Let's look at Chapter 9, Lesson 3, Extension, Measuring Length. For number 1, we need to decide which one's greater than, less than, or equal to. So I have 15 inches, or 1.5 feet. I'm going to change the 1.5 feet into inches. And I know that 1 foot would be 12 inches plus 6, which would be 18 inches. So I know that 1.5 feet is greater. I have 2/7 of a foot or 5/7 of a foot. Since the denominator is the same, I know that 5 pieces out of 7 would be greater than 2 pieces. 36 inches or 3 feet. I'm going to convert 3 feet to inches. So I'm going to do 12 times 3, and I know that that equals 36. This is equal. 5/12 foot or 3 inches. I know that 5/12 of a foot would actually be just 5 inches. It's 5 out of 12. 3 inches is 3/12, or 3 out of 12. So I know 5 is greater than. 1/6 of a foot or 3/12 of a foot. I need to make these fractions comparable. I can do that by trying the arrow trick. 12 times 1 is 12, or 6 times 3 is 18. I know that 18 is greater, so 3/12 is greater. 1 yard, or 2 2/3 feet. I know that 1 yard equals 3 feet. I know that 3 feet is greater than 2 feet, and this is 2 2/3. For number 2, Jason measured the lengths of the walls in our rectangular classroom. One wall was 13 feet 5 inches long, and another wall was 17 feet 3 inches long. What was the perimeter of the classroom floor? Explain how you found your answer. I know that a rectangle is going to have 4 different sides, and that the top and the bottom are going to be congruent, and the 2 sides are going to be congruent. So in order to find my answer, I'm going to go ahead and add all the sides together, which would be 13 feet 5 inches plus 13 feet 5 inches plus 17 feet 3 inches plus 17 feet 3 inches. Remember to keep your feet separate from your inches until you're at the very end. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 3 is 13, plus 3 more is 16. So this would be 16 inches. Now I'm going to add the feet. I know that 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 7 more is 13, plus 7 more is going to be 20. Carry the 2. I know that I have 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So it'd be 60 feet. So I have 60 feet, 16 inches. However, I'm going to convert the 16 inches into 1 foot. And I know that it's 1 foot, and I would have 4 inches left over. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the 1 foot to 60 feet. So in total I would have 61 feet and 4 inches. Remember to keep all of your work. For number 3, Juanita wants to find the length of her pencil. She knows that the paper clip is 1 inch long and that the string is 2.5 paper clips long. She also knows that the string is half the length of the pencil. How long is her pencil? Explain how we found the answer. Well, I know that the paper clip is 1 inch long, so I'm going to write that in. And I know that the paper clip is the string length 2.5 times. So I know that the string is going to be 2.5 inches long. And I know that the pencil is 2 of the strings, so I can go ahead and add 2.5 plus 2.5. And I know a half plus a half is 1 whole, and 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm going to need to add 4 plus 1 in order to get 5 inches. Remember to keep all of your work.